Healing begins in the quiet spaces within, where the heart longs for peace and the soul whispers that there is more to life than carrying pain. This is a moment to let yourself be cradled in gentleness, where nothing is demanded of you except to simply be. In this space, you are safe. You are not judged. You are welcomed exactly as you are, with all the experiences that have shaped you, the joys that have lifted you, and the sorrows that have weighed you down. You do not have to prove that you deserve to heal, because your worth has never been in question. Healing is your birthright. Just as a flower naturally leans toward the sun, your mind and body are always reaching for balance, peace, and renewal. Even if you feel tired or uncertain, a deeper part of you already knows the way forward. There is something beautiful that happens when we allow ourselves to be present with what is, without fighting against it or denying it. We start to feel the tight grip of fear loosen. We notice that the body softens, the breath becomes calmer, and the mind grows quieter. You do not have to rush the process, for healing is not a race. It unfolds gently, in the same way the dawn slowly brightens the sky. Right now, you can close your eyes if you wish, place a hand over your heart, and tell yourself, I am safe, I am loved, I am ready to welcome healing. Let these words sink deep, like roots into fertile soil. You may not fully believe them yet, but with time and repetition, they will begin to feel like home. Every thought you think is like a seed you are planting. The words you speak to yourself are the water and sunlight that help those seeds grow. If you constantly speak words of fear, doubt, and limitation, the garden of your mind will be filled with weeds that choke your joy. But if you choose words of love, kindness, and strength, you will see beauty blooming in every corner of your life. Words are not just sounds, they are energy. They travel from your mind into your body, shaping the way you feel and even how you carry yourself. When you speak kindly to yourself, your body relaxes, your heart opens, and your mind becomes willing to see new possibilities. It is so easy to fall into the habit of speaking harshly inside our own heads. Sometimes these words are echoes of what we have heard from others, and sometimes they are old patterns we have carried for years without realizing it. But today, you can begin to change the conversation within. You can speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love deeply, someone you would never want to hurt. Imagine wrapping your inner self in a blanket of warmth and telling it, I am proud of you for making it this far. I see your efforts. I love you. These words can be repeated silently when you wake in the morning, whispered under your breath during the day, or spoken aloud when you feel alone. When we speak in loving ways, we also begin to release the weight of the past. The past can feel like a heavy backpack we have carried for so long that we hardly notice it anymore until we start to set it down. Every painful memory, every regret, every moment of self-blame adds to the load. But here, now, you can choose to loosen the straps. You do not need to replay old hurts over and over. They have already taken enough from you. They do not deserve your present moments as well. When you release the old stories, you make room for new experiences filled with light and joy. One gentle way to do this is through breathing. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in, imagining that you are filling your body with fresh, healing energy. As you breathe out, feel yourself releasing a small piece of the past, something you no longer need to hold. You don't have to name it, and you don't have to let go of it all at once. Each breath is a small act of freedom. Over time, these small acts build into powerful change. Journaling can also be a beautiful tool for releasing the past. You might take a notebook and write freely about what you feel without worrying about grammar or making sense. This is not for anyone else's eyes. It is simply a way for your heart to speak. You might write a letter you will never send, telling your past self that you understand their pain and that they are forgiven. You might write words of love to the version of you who once felt lost, letting them know they were never alone. As you do this, you will notice that the grip of old hurts begins to loosen. The body may feel lighter, as if a tight knot has started to unravel. You might find your breath deepening naturally. This is the mind-body connection at work, your thoughts directly influencing your physical state. When your mind feels safe, the body responds with ease. When your body feels calm, your mind becomes clearer. They are not separate. They are partners in your healing. Notice how your shoulders feel when you are speaking harshly to yourself compared to when you are offering words of love. Harsh thoughts tend to make the body tense, as though bracing for impact. Loving thoughts soften the muscles, allowing the energy of peace to flow through. You can practice this by placing a hand gently over any area of tension and saying, "I release all that is not mine to carry. I welcome ease and comfort into this place." This is a simple act, yet it can have a profound effect over time. When you commit to speaking in ways that uplift and soothe, you are sending a message to every cell in your body that it is safe to heal. You are telling your heart that it can open again. You are telling your mind that it can trust life to guide you toward wholeness. Healing begins with the smallest of choices, choosing a kinder word, a gentler breath, a moment of stillness, and each of these choices builds upon the last, creating a life where peace is not a rare visitor, but a constant companion. There is a soft bridge between the mind and the body, an unspoken conversation that happens every moment of your life. Your thoughts are like gentle messengers, carrying signals that the body listens to with great care. When the mind speaks with fear, the body tightens. When the mind offers love, the body opens like a blossom touched by sunlight. You may not always see it, but every thought creates a ripple, and those ripples are felt in the way you breathe, the way your muscles hold tension, even in the rhythm of your heartbeat. This connection is not something you have to create. It is already there, alive and constant, but you can choose to nourish it with kindness. Begin by simply noticing. Notice how your body feels when you are thinking about something that troubles you. Notice the tightening in the stomach, the shallow breath, the weight in your chest. Now think of something comforting, perhaps a warm cup of tea on a quiet morning or the feeling of your feet in soft grass. Feel how your body responds. This is the living proof that your thoughts are not separate from your physical self. You can use this awareness as a tool for healing, gently guiding your thoughts toward peace and allowing that peace to settle into your body. A simple reflection practice can help deepen this connection. Close your eyes, place one hand on your heart and the other on your abdomen, and take a slow breath. As you inhale, tell yourself, "I fill my body with peace." As you exhale, say, "I release what no longer serves me." Do this 3 or 4 times, not as a forced exercise, but as an act of quiet devotion to your own well-being. Over time, this soft communication between your mind and body will become a natural rhythm, a language of love you speak without effort. The words you speak to yourself are the most constant companions you have. When you choose affirmations that lift you, they become gentle hands guiding you through difficult days. For healing and self-worth, you might say, "I am worthy of love and joy," or "Every cell in my body is filled with healing light." The key is not to rush belief. These words are like seeds. When planted, they do not bloom instantly, but with care, they grow roots deep within. Even on days when you feel doubt, speaking them is an act of faith in your own healing. Morning is a powerful time for affirmations. Upon waking, before the weight of the day settles in, speak words that nourish you. Say them out loud if you can, letting your voice carry them into the air. Today, I choose peace. Today, I choose to be kind to myself. Today, I welcome healing. Let them be the first gift you give yourself. And when challenges arise, speak them again as a reminder that you have not forgotten who you are becoming. Before rest is another sacred time. The mind drifts towards sleep, carrying the energy of the last thoughts you offer it. If those thoughts are gentle and loving, they will cradle you through the night. Try whispering to yourself, "I am safe, I am loved, I am healing," as you settle into bed. Your body will receive these words as a soothing lullaby, and you may find that your dreams reflect the peace you plant in your mind. Healing also flourishes in the environment that surrounds you. The space you live in holds energy, and it can either lift you or weigh you down. A healing environment does not need to be grand or perfect. It simply needs to feel nurturing to your soul. You can create this by filling your space with things that bring you calm and joy. Soft light that warms the room, sounds that soothe your spirit, perhaps a few objects that hold meaning and remind you of your inner strength. These small touches are like gentle reminders that you are cared for and that your space is a reflection of your inner world. It can be as simple as placing a fresh flower where you will see it often, opening a window to let in fresh air, or clearing a small area so your mind feels more spacious. As you tend to your space, you are also tending to yourself. This is a way of saying, "I am worthy of a place that feels safe and beautiful." When your surroundings support your peace, it becomes easier for your mind and body to rest, for your heart to open, and for your spirit to breathe freely. There is also power in sound, soft music, gentle nature sounds, or even the sound of your own steady breath can shift the energy of a room. You might choose to begin or end your day with a few minutes of quiet listening, letting sound be a balm that wraps around you. This is not about escaping life, but about creating spaces within it where healing can happen naturally. And as you shape the space around you, remember that your body is also a home. It is the most intimate environment you will ever live in. It deserves the same care, tenderness, and respect you give to the rooms you decorate and clean. When you speak kindly to your body, when you honor its needs, you are building a sanctuary within yourself. Healing begins to feel less like something you must chase and more like something you simply allow, because everything inside and around you is quietly inviting it in. There is a quiet joy in coming back to the body with gentle awareness. Too often, the body is only noticed when it aches, when it feels heavy, or when something is wrong. Yet this body has been your constant companion through every moment of life, carrying you, protecting you, and trying its best to serve you even when it is tired. Begin now to see it as a trusted friend, one that responds beautifully to kindness. You can start with a simple body scan, not to judge, but to listen. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your toes. Thank them for keeping you balanced. Move your awareness slowly upward to your legs, your hips, your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your neck, your face. At each point, pause to breathe in love and breathe out any tension. Whisper words like, "I honor you," or "I thank you for all you do." This is not about perfection. It is about creating a relationship of love with the home you live in. Mirror work can also be a powerful way to reconnect. Stand in front of a mirror and simply look into your own eyes, softly and without rush. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, but stay with it. Say something gentle such as, "I am here for you," or "I love and accept you exactly as you are." Your reflection is not a stranger. It is the physical expression of your soul longing to be met with compassion. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to see your own beauty and worth. And as you deepen your connection with your body, you will begin to notice how gratitude changes everything. Gratitude is a gentle medicine, one that heals without force. When you focus on what is good, what is working, and what is beautiful, your heart softens and your mind opens. Gratitude shifts the energy from what is missing to what is present. Each day, take a moment to name 3 things you are grateful for. They do not need to be grand. They can be as simple as the comfort of your bed, the warmth of sunlight on your face, or the steady rhythm of your breath. As you name them, feel the truth of your words. Gratitude is not just about thinking. It is about feeling the goodness you acknowledge. You can also direct gratitude toward your body. Thank your hands for what they help you create, your lungs for breathing without being asked, your heart for beating faithfully. These small moments of appreciation build a foundation of love that supports every part of your healing journey. Gratitude says to the universe, "I see the blessings already here," and the universe responds by offering more. When you weave gratitude into your days, something magical begins to happen. You start living each day as an act of self-love. Self-love is not a distant destination. It is a practice made up of small, consistent choices. It is choosing to rest when you are tired, to eat foods that nourish you, to move in ways that bring you joy, and to speak to yourself with kindness even when you stumble. Self-love also means allowing yourself to receive. Many people give freely to others but find it difficult to accept care in return. Today, let yourself be open to the kindness of life. Let yourself receive compliments without dismissing them. Let yourself accept help without guilt. In doing so, you affirm that you are worthy of love in all its forms. You can turn your daily routines into rituals of care. As you bathe, imagine washing away old hurts. As you eat, imagine each bite filling you with light. As you walk, imagine the earth supporting you with every step. When you approach life with this intention, even ordinary moments become expressions of love. And so you arrive at this moment more aware, more open, and more ready to heal than before. You have begun to see that healing is not a single event, but a way of living. It is in the words you speak to yourself, the space you create around you, the gratitude you hold in your heart, and the love you offer to your own being. Know this: you are worthy of every bit of peace, joy, and wellness that life can offer. You are not too late, and you have not missed your chance. Each new breath is an invitation to begin again. Healing is not a mountain to climb, it is a garden to tend, one gentle act at a time. Let these words settle into you. I am open to healing. I am worthy of love. I trust life to guide me toward wholeness. Speak them softly now, and speak them again tomorrow and the day after that, until they become the truth that lives in your heart. You deserve to heal, not someday, not when you are better, but right now. And as you choose this truth, you step into a life where love leads the way, and every day is another chance to grow in light.